My name is Aurora, and today we're going on a tour of my pet room. This is just the fuzzy critters today. The reptiles will have their own video another day. I also just wanted to quickly mention that I'm going to be vending my very first ever pet expo in Eau Claire, Wisconsin on April 19th. Some of the animals you see in today's video will be for sale there. I'll make a whole video about what I'll have when we get closer to the date. Let's get to the tour! So here's a quick overview of the room. I still need to get some decorations and shelves up, and there are many improvements I hope to make with time, but I'm not going to get into the boring stuff in this video. Look at this cute bunny! Hi, Pixel! Pixel has the run of the room 24/7. I got these old crappy rugs at a thrift store for cheap, and there's a carpet panel and a fleece blanket that Pixel just loves. I recently put Jasper's cat bed down here, but it keeps falling out of the space, so I'll probably put it somewhere else. This is the old cabinet that Jordan helped me get off the wall in what is now the snake room. It's full of mostly random, disorganized art stuff at the moment. Up on top in the back is my first ever oil painting. I did that at a fun local wine and painting event. There's also a tuba flute I made in high school, an old faded picture of me and Willow, and some other fun stuff. Pixel is the best rabbit because he doesn't chew furniture at all. The only things I need to protect are cords. His litter box is half of an old cat litter box. This is where I keep his hay, and I use wood pellets as litter because they reduce odors, they're super absorbent, easy to clean, and cheap. You can find them at any home improvement type store. They're typically used to fuel pellet stoves. Pixel eats hay, a quality rabbit food pellet, and a variety of fresh veggies, fruit, and treats. I plan to upgrade his food and water bowls to something cute. A pre-1982 penny in his water bowl helps to keep it clean. One of Pixel's favorite treats is super convenient, the expo food I feed my rats. But today we have something special. This is a treat from Poland that Jordan got at a local shop. Let's see if he likes it. I'd like to do a Feed My Pets video in the future. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see in the comments below. Moving on to the rat cages. Up top is a spare cage that's dirty, so let's ignore that. The biggest cage in the room is this double critternation I got from a longtime friend in trade for an art commission that's still a work in progress. Thankfully, she's super understanding and patient. My art muse is fickle AF. The cage is fantastic though, and I'm super thankful to have it. I currently use it as two separate cages, but they can be connected. I clipped fleece in place on the shelves, and I added cement mixing trays to hold bedding. I got them from Menards, and they fit tightly with no trimming required. Currently I'm using a Carefresh style paper bedding, but it's pretty expensive and I experiment with different things. I don't use wood shavings and fleece at the same time because they stick and make the fleece harder to clean. Newspaper works well too. Bins and shower curtain hooks from the dollar store work great to fill out the cages and give the rats places to sleep and play. I plan to make more cozy fleece hammocks soon too. Up in the top cage are my female pet rats and breeders. I thought Blueberry was pregnant, but she's due any day and not looking it anymore, so she may have reabsorbed her litter. I made sure none of the bins in this cage have large holes that the babies could potentially fall through. You never know where a pregnant rat will make her nest. We'll see what happens. Then we have Blackberry, Strawberry, and Peaches. In the lower cage we have the boys, including a couple guys who will be for sale with me at the Eau Claire show. Taco is the big king, overgroomed and barbered from the affections bestowed upon him by the other rats, including his son, Rupert. Taco is an old man now, over 2 years, and while he's showing his age, he's still sweet as can be. You may notice someone is missing, though. And that brings me to the sad news. Moose passed away last week. I actually saved him from respiratory distress a week before he died, which could be a story all its own, but even with antibiotics he began to fade. Ultimately, I think it was cancer that got him, but he lived a full, happy rat life, and that's the best you can hope for. Goodnight, Moose. You will be missed. The cage next to the Critter Nation houses a few female rats that I will have at the expo for sale. I'm not sure what brand this cage is, but I really like it. The whole top detaches easily from the bottom tray, making it super easy to clean. It came with terrible plastic shelves that got chewed up, so I removed those in favor of bins and more climbing space. On top of the female rats for sale, we have my first ever DIY bin cage that houses my male mouse, Marbles. I plan to add side panels for more ventilation, but overall I think it works pretty well. I'm using a mix of wood shavings and Carefresh for bedding. He gets a variety of boxes and stuff to climb on and hide under. Below the rat and mouse cages I have pet food containers and a little garbage can. I feed the rats oxbow for their staple diet, and they get a bunch of other fresh foods, and the mice get a quality seed mix and other goodies as well. Over here by the door is a dusty old heater I haven't used in a long time, and taking up space in this area is a pile of stuff I recently took off a bookshelf that was kind of falling apart and not working out in here. So until I get some shelves up, it's just going to sit here and be a hazard. In this closet are some pet supplies and art stuff, and some old purses for some reason. Really exciting, I know. Above the door is a wooden moose I made in shop class in high school. He's pretty fun and a little bit creepy. In this corner is a big file cabinet that's mostly empty with some random stuff on top. And down below we have my old tripod and a computer tower that doesn't work that are mostly here to protect cords from Pixel. Pikachu is standing guard. And finally, we have come to the desk. The file cabinet and this enormous metal desk came with the house. At first I thought it was pretty cool, but now I hate it. It's too big and too cold. I feel like I'm not using the space in the room effectively with this behemoth, so I'm going to try to get rid of it this summer. On my desk are some typical desk-type objects, and a basket of miscellaneous treats and rodent food. And of course the lady mice. Their home is currently a 20-gallon long. Tanks are not ideal for rodents because they block a lot of airflow, but they can work okay if they're not too tall and you keep them clean. May and her daughters live here, along with May's latest litter. This is Magpie, or Maggie for short. And this is Patches. The others will be for sale at the expo. I'd love to decorate their home with cute little mouse houses and things as time goes on, but cardboard is free and they like to bury everything anyway. Function over form, I guess. They love it either way and I love giving them new things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tour of my pet room. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already and ring that bell so you don't miss an upload. Check out my social media links on my channel banner too. See you next time!